Hello friends, my name is Jake Montanez and this is my self-publishing vlog where I'm documenting my journey to getting my book self-published. And in this video I wanted to talk about the soundtrack of my life. Okay, it's not really the soundtrack of my life, but I listen to a lot of music, right? I listen to a bunch of eclectic sort of stuff from Taylor Swift and I don't know, Britney Spears to Santana to the Eagles to Led Zeppelin to Metallica to Lindsey Sterling, to Pentatonics, to The Greatest Showman, and The Phantom of the Opera, things like that. I'm all over the place, okay? I listen to a bunch of different stuff. But when I sit down and do my writing, I usually don't listen to things that have a lot of vocal music to it unless it's some weird operatic chanting that I don't understand, something in a different language. So it doesn't really fix words or thoughts into my head because it tends to either distract me or influence the things that I'm actually trying to write about. So while I was writing Lightblessed and the Lightblessed Saga originally back in 2021 during NaNoWriMo, the one thing that I had on loop all the time was honestly, what's it called? It's called Enchanted Celtic Music, 432 hertz nature music and magical forest sounds. I'll let you take a look at it. I'm not going to play the music. I don't want a copyright strike or anything. But this is what it is. Let's see if I mute it real quick. Play it for like 3 seconds. It's just a mostly static background with a bunch of random moving bridge and some flickering lights, right? And what's great about it is that the music is very calm, very soothing, kind of distracts, I guess, from any sort of outside influences, and just kind of provides a little bit of background stuff to what I'm going on. It lets me calm my mind, let my thoughts center themselves, and lets me get into the flow of writing. Once I'm in the flow of writing, it just seems like the words come, the story ideas kind of build upon themselves, and it makes it so much easier to get things done. And it's not just like this Celtic music. I listen to a lot of like epic background music. What the heck? Yeah, I just look up epic music 10 hours playlist and stuff like that. And when I'm listening to those, it kind of shifts my mood. If I'm trying to write an action scene or something like that, or if I'm getting into a place where the story takes a little bit darker of a turn, that calming thought process that the Celtic music that was my background. Like I locked myself away in a hotel room for 2 days to do some writing, and that was on continuously the whole time. It's like an 8-hour play soundtrack. Yeah, 8 hours and 40 minutes. That just plays continuously in the background. But when I'm shifting to different thoughts and concepts in the story, I'll go to something with more energy to it, or heavier drums or horns or something like that, that gets that push. You're pushing your story forward and you're trying to feel like the action plan. You're like, I like to write my stories like I'm in a movie. These are the scenes that are in my head, and this is the soundtrack to the action that's happening in the story. And I just like having those little bits of momentum shift when I'm doing everything I can to write a story. I know this video is going to be a bit rambling if I continue to go on any further. So basically, if you listen to music, tell me what kind of music you listen to. I'd like to hear the vibe of what you are listening to when you're writing your stories. I will put a link to the Enchanted Celtic music stuff that I was listening to down below, so you guys can give them a follow as well, click their likes and subscribes as well as my own, hopefully, and listen to some music that might inspire you to write your next story. All right, if that's been useful to you, do what I just said. Thank you very much and have a nice day.